Welcome back to Wit Gaming. I am Wit. Today we're doing some more gaming in Tower Dominion. Our last video showed our first defeat. I'm gonna blame it a little bit on the commander. I just don't think it was enough. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like I would have done much better if I beat it with him. And one thing I did notice too is if you look, it shows you the difficulty that you beat the commander with. So with Sergeant Gertag, we beat it on difficulty 1. With Siege Master Obivum, we beat it with difficulty 2. This time, I want to try the one that I wanted to try, which is the Techno Adept Jorg. Just because he has two things that I've never even seen. He has a plasma fence and an experimental pulse cannon. So we're gonna do that on difficulty 3. See if we can do any better than last time. Okay. This is not a bad start at all. We've got only 4 spawn points, whereas the last 2 runs I think we had minimum like 6 or 7. So this is not bad at all. Let's do a let's do maybe that and try to loot this here. Eliminate 2 spawns with that. Though that positioning, like all this here is nice. Maybe we do that. And we can try to loop it like this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then okay, so now we get to see it. So experimental pulse emitter, Techno Adept Jorg's latest experimental weapon. Oh yeah, one of the things we always want to do with this is the supply. Well, you don't always have to do supply production. I have never experimented yet with discovery. I want to, haven't done it yet, so we'll figure that out later though. Supply production, I know I want and like. We're gonna do that, and then also the other one, you can either do 15 recon production, which is tempting, but with this faction we already start with 20, and then also repair drones. All buildings gain 50% HP. Repairs HQ 40% after each wave. That's just, it's unbeatable. You can't do it, especially because your main building doesn't have guns on its own. So see, it says no weapons. So whereas our other 2 factions have weapons. Okay, we'll wait for that last upgrade. Let's see here what we want to do. What do we want to do? I'm tempted to just do a Mirador like right there, or like right. That's actually pretty good there too, because it reaches so much area. Okay, let's do that. This is 2,500. A highly technological barrier able to disintegrate foes on contact and allow allies to pass through unharmed. If overloaded, the field shuts down for a few seconds. And then let's check this thing out. Okay, so it takes up 4. Trying to think where would be, like, that would be okay. That would be okay. That's probably the best. Yeah, we'll do that there, I think. I do want to rotate it, I think, just for aesthetic reasons. Yeah, we'll put it like that. Okay, and we need something over here. Now this is hitting over here and over there. This one is hitting over here, over there, and over here. I still want something else. Could put just a Mirador right here to hit both of those. Or is this? That's really good there. Yeah, I think so. We got to put that there, and then we'll do the Mirador there. Okay, I think that's a pretty good start there. I like that. He's still taking. We're gonna take damage almost, and it's not a big deal with this fact because we don't have guns here. We're gonna repair all that easy. 2 sturdy bunkers is fantastic. Sturdy bunker cost and Mirador efficiency is nice as well. This is kind of the best of both worlds. Out of these 2, it gives us 1 sturdy bunker instead of 2, and we still get reduced costs. So I think we'll do that. And then, ooh, wait, what? Charge system. Did we have that before? For each adjacent charge system, rate of fire to the experimental pulse emitter. Plus 5% rate of fire. So can we not put it? Okay. I think that's just like I don't know what that is. It has to be built at height 0. This is a nice little platform area though for that, or this right here. think we'll just, it gives a rate of 5% rate of fire for each one. Do we get like one of those every round or something? Okay, yeah, gain 1 charge system each wave. Okay, and then charge systems cost 0, or adjacent buildings gain 20% damage. We might have an adjacent building. I don't think it's worth doing that though, so we're just gonna do the charge systems cost 0. That way we're not spending our precious supply on those. Adjacent buildings adjacent to at least 1 charge system gain 10% rate of fire. That's okay, and then gain 1 tech for 250. Interesting. And these ones are locked. I don't think we can get them even if we buy this, because of the way they look. I think that little lock symbol. We probably have to like complete a run with them or something. And then we will do maybe that to help out over there, because we took a lot of damage from over there. So let's do that. It's not doing a ton of damage, to be honest. Werewolf here. Sturdy bunker cross is great. Barricade is great. I love the barricades. And a Puma position. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, another tile, which is a straightaway. So we could do this. And try to wrap it like I said. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, neutral building, 5 recon production once it's active. It's not per building, it's just, it'll say per adjacent building if that's the case. Okay, and what we'll do is do this, and then it activates it. So, and it also increases the rate of fire there. And then, I like that, to be honest. What about that as well? This is good. This is good if we do not link this. If we do link it, it's bad, because it doesn't hit hardly anything. The other option is to do something like that or like that. I don't really like either one of those, to be honest. So I think we'll just hold off. Let's do the scout hideout and 200 supply, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's a big deal. Yeah, we'll do that. And then that. Okay. Another charge tower. So it'd be cool. Can you see? Dealt 500 damage last wave. I just wanted to see if like it shows you how much you're actively getting right now. This does really, really good against shields. That's good to know. Okay. Yes. Let me just hold off on that. We don't want to upgrade one of these yet because we don't know if we're going to need extra air damage or shield damage. Let's just do that one. We need some more buildings, man. This will be much more useful if we get additional or shield enemies. It'll do a lot. Another Puma position. Mirador costs reduced to further. Sturdy bunker. Upgrade costs are reduced by 20% just this wave. Or a sturdy bunker and a Durandal. Durandal. We'll take this one. And then what do we got? So we could combine these two. The other option is to do something like that. let's do that one. I like that one, beta. That's probably about as good as that is gonna get. So we'll put that there. +1 range, +2 if adjacent to a neutral building. I gotta remember to look at that. Did we get any more neutral buildings? I don't think we did. Put that there. Do an extra sturdy bunker. This one will go here. And yeah, we'll take the long barrel here. 150% damage, +1 target, but -2 range. Or plus, yeah, that's the one I like. Took a decent amount of damage here this time. Still will heal everything up. Light mortars are okay. While you only have one Durandal position, all buildings gain 5% damage. That's actually pretty nice. But the sturdy bunker cost 2, I think, is just more useful right now. Okay, let's get this down. So I can put this here. The other option, the probably better one, is there, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be probably the best that gets. And then send wave. Upgrade both of those. Okay, let's see. Sturdy bunker efficiency, yeah, and another sturdy bunker. I think that's a no-brainer. I do want to get a werewolf at some point and put it adjacent to the main tower. Okay, what's our it's just a straightaway here. So we either want to put it here or there. Or here. Here's probably the best. Reason being is this will hit everything there. This will hit everything by putting that tile down. And then let's do another sturdy bunker, this one here. Also give it the short range comm link, because it's possible that we put another one down. And then put that there. This should be pretty beefy here, man. I mean, we've already got, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 at least. Well, no, because it's for each adjacent charge system plus 5% rate of fire. So this has 2, so that's 10%. That's 15, so that's 25. This has 2, so it's another 10, so it's 35. This has 2, so it's 45. This has 3, so it's 60, and then another 70% increased rate of fire now. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's upgrade this. Yeah, second weapon for sure. And then let's do another weapon. And then we'll save. Because we have to. Would not mind another scout hideout and another Puma position. Both of those are actually great. Also would not mind a barricade and increasing. Yeah, we gotta do this one. Okay, put that one there. And then we're just gonna place around this one first. We do not have enough to build anything this round. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we are getting shields, so that's great. That's what we wanted. We definitely wanted the shield one here. Okay, let's send it. Yeah, these 3 bunkers here are handling this totally fine. And like, look at this. All these other towers have struggled. These sturdy bunkers are so good, man. We do need to probably upgrade that one. Bastion. Do we have a good position for the Bastion here? So if you didn't see the last video, we discovered that the Bastion only, so I thought it was going to be like full coverage around it, but it's not. It's like long lines of sight in 4 directions. So if like you placed it here, it would be a long line down here, long line down here, long line out this way, long line out that way. So it's not as good as I was hoping, but it's not terrible. Like this would be an okay position for it. Not fantastic, but okay. I do want to get these pumas down. Another sturdy bunker. I wouldn't mind taking a single bastion. But a Mirador and a Puma I know will be useful. But I know the sturdy bunker will be useful. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Newest tile here. Newest tile. So we could make the wraparound here. We could do it. I think it's worth it, right? What is this range? It's either that, or we could just do this and start working it that way. Just try to link up over here. I definitely think this makes more sense. It just reduces. Yeah, I think we just gotta do that. It just reduces, it eliminates one of the spawning points. So now they're gonna go here, here, or there. Place this down. We'll put it here first, because that gets 2, and then the next 2 will go here and here. And then we could go ahead and place this this bastion. This actually, oh man, I want a platform. I'm gonna save that, put a platform right here, and build this one up, because I think that's gonna be even better there. And then in place of that, we'll do like this, which covers everything. And then, oh, we don't have enough to upgrade it though. We could give it more range per height level, which would be nutty. 2 range per height level, and it's on range. It's on tile 3, so to get +6 range, it would cover the whole map. That's tempting. Yeah, we'll do it. Look at that. Look at that range, man. Crazy. Okay, and then we could just do another. What's it right here? I don't mind that. We'll do that, and then do like a I just don't know that. That would be okay. That would. And then we can set it to prioritize flyers once we get enough. How much is that again? 240. And then we need one over here, which will be the next buy this next round, or the next construction. Okay, barricade, another sturdy bunker. Puma position efficiency is great. Mirador efficiency is also nice, and the discovery would be cool. I think we do the Puma position efficiency. I want to do this one, but I have stuff to spend on already, so I think we do that one. Okay, so now the new ones will start coming. And then now we're going to go put that there. Shields up, heat up the pulse weapons. So this will be good. I wish I could move it now and put it over here since we got this wrapped around, but it is what it is at this point. Okay, and then we're going to put Puma here and send it. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, I am so grateful you spent 20 minutes with me so far, and of your precious free time, because I know you only have so much time to be spending on watching YouTube videos each day, and so the fact that you chose to spend some of it here with me, I'm very grateful. I just want to take a minute to say that before we continued. Hunter supply, barricade, sturdy bunker, light mortar, Puma position 2, and lead by example. I like that. We only have that. That also helps with a lot of stuff. Okay. I think we do this here, that, and this gives us a slow. Oh no, strong shield break. That's even better. Let's upgrade this one. Hydraulic recoil or +1 range. hydraulic recoil. Oh, what's that last one that you can use tech for? 3 range and 100 damage. I want to take this one, but we're not going to place it just for the 400 supply. But I think we'll take this sturdy bunker. Okay, and now we'll place this here. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about the same. Yikes! I want to play something here to get that shield break going. That's just not good enough. These should all have short range. This one, I think we just do the reinforced pivot on it. It gives rate of fire and reload. Because I don't know that I'm gonna put one right here. You know, so if I'm not, then it makes it more efficient. It saves us 12. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then we do need to upgrade this one. Strong single target cannon, or oh, that makes its target priority become air units. Now we'll do the strong single turret because I already have this one that's gonna do that. Replaces the weapon with a stronger anti-air weapon, so it becomes very targeted anti-air. Buildings adjacent to a natural resource gain 15% damage, 300 supply total, or sturdy bunker efficiency and a light mortar. We'll take that one. This one is a... it's either there or there. I'd rather put it here, I think. So, that's not terrible, right? It kind of is, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this here is technically better. The other option is just to put this down on it. Oh no, it has to be on height 0. It can't go there. Lame. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just to activate that. Send wave. Let's activate the anti-air design on this. Oh, that's so nice that hits. That gains us attack, but I don't know that we need it right now. And then we actually probably want... we have both. Ooh, 2 more bunkers. Or 300 supply. What do we have? We have Mirador, Scout, Sturdy Bunker Efficiency ×2, Sturdy Bunker Cost ×2. So that makes sense to just get the bunkers. Let's do that. Put that one there. Send wave. So far, this is looking good. Okay, I need to look at those upgrades because I haven't looked at those in a long time. Because I just kind of treat them as, I don't know, like throwaway units, to be honest. Puma position efficiency 3, that's nice. And then while you only have 1 Mirador, which we have more... No, we only have 1 Mirador? No, we have 2. 1 here and 1 there. Dang it. Do I sell one? Is it worth selling like this one? It probably is, right? I think that's probably worth. All buildings gain 15% HP. Okay, what do we got now? So we got a straightaway. What do we want to do here? Guess we'll do that. We're just gonna fill this up, I think. Though that actually, I wish I hadn't done that now. Let's cancel that. Forgot you can do that. We'll place it over there. We'll wrap it. We'll fill this all in, but I don't want to do this because I could put a what's it right here or right here, one of the Imperial barracks, which I really like. Put that there. Send wave. I want to get an L here and an L here and try to connect all this right here. That's my goal. That's what I'm mentally trying to plan for. Sturdy bunker efficiency 3. We have to take that. Okay, let's see what we can upgrade on these two as well. Range +2, targets are slowed, or +3 range while this building has no adjacent buildings, which it has adjacent buildings, so we gotta do it to go with that one. This one does not have any adjacent buildings. Per activated, we have 1, 2 activated, so we're getting plus 10% damage right now, with the potential for more. Or do we just get another? Do we just? Yeah, we'll do that one, and then we'll do the range. This range is nuts. I think it's actually worth to sell this for the 268. Yep, selling it. We're doing it. Okay, and then send it. Let's upgrade. Yeah, we got both those upgraded all the way. This is still holding this side down crazy good. I just want some platforms so I can put right here and then put this bastion on top of it. Have like this huge long lane that it can shoot down. That'll be fantastic. Still haven't got any platforms though. Vicious Crossfire. Each building adjacent to at least one other building gains a 5% fire rate. That's great. 100 supply. Scout hideout costs are reduced by 10% more. Simple stock. When you have only one werewolf, gain 10% production. We have lots of buildings that are adjacent to things. I think the Vicious Crossfire is probably pretty good here. Okay, another tile. We did get the L. Let's do it here though. It just makes sense. Do it here first versus here, right? Yeah. Let's just get this spaced out a little bit. Give them a little bit more time to be shooting at things. And then put a charge tower down here. Yeah, that's the other nice thing is it'll let us put another charge tower there and there. I wish that, like, maybe there is a way and I just can't tell yet. I'm saving up for this thing. I'll probably put it right here, especially if we get this connected to one of these two, because then everything will be coming from over here. There's a platform. I've got a mirror door, which we don't want, but we'll just not place it, I guess. Place this platform. How far is this? Not far enough. We'll save. Okay, we get to see our next monsters. Floating Snid. Packed targets get stronger the less battlefronts there are. I think battlefronts, by the way, I was thinking about it. I think it's the spawn points. So, like, if we have it, like, narrowed down. Like, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I think if we got that down to 2, it would make that much stronger, I think is what it's saying. So, pretty sure that's what that is. Let's just send the wave here. We could be upgrading this. We haven't upgraded anything here. Yep, we want that one. And then we want this one. Plus 200% damage, plus 2 targets, plus 75% rate of fire, and plus 50% reload speed. This one's not bad. 75% damage, 2 targets, and 50 explosion size. Arc cannon is okay. I was not super impressed with that last time. Sturdy bunker expertise is nice. I'm probably going to take it just for that. So, okay, what do we get? We got a straight on. So it can't go there. It could go here. I really want to have like an L and then like a 3-piece right here that connects all of that. That's what I would like. And so what we'll do is that instead. And then this can go down here. And this takes a lot of room too, yeah. I don't even have anywhere that I could put, no. What does it take? 3 across? Yeah, there's nowhere for me to put this currently. Lame. Send the wave. Oof, these flying monsters here. We need another Puma Tower over this way somewhere. Yikes. Took a little bit of damage. Nothing to be upset about. Another Puma Tower like I just asked for. So, in a decimation position. Have we tried that yet? That's the packed with stocks of explosives. The decimation position supports battery of light mortars. What it lacks in field of vision, it makes it for in explosions. So, and it costs... It takes a 4... Excuse me. It takes 4 spots. We're going to do the Puma position. Alright, so these 2 new ones are coming in. The Floating Snid and the Curlo. So it's skipping the path, the Curlo. This is the one that flies directly to the headquarters. So definitely want to get a Puma, another Puma position down here, I think. That's okay. Yeah, I think we will do that. And then just go straight to upgrading it. This, yeah, we need to... Buildings adjacent to at least 1 charge system. Gain 10% rate of fire, or we can gain 1 tech. 2 range, each wave gains 5 damage. Yeah, we'll do that one. And this same thing here, I think. The 2 range here would be nice. Let's do that 2 range on this one. Because now it covers all of that, which is huge. Gains detection, 50% damage, and plus 1 target. Adjacent buildings gain 10% damage. That's, we have lots of air units. 3 air units and only 1 shielded unit right now. Yeah, I'll put that there. And then this has, when the energy field is overloaded, adjacent buildings gain 15% damage until the end of the wave. No adjacent buildings, so 25 HP per battlefront. Okay, let's send it. extra range probably is not terrible here. Over the extra damage. Let's do that. And then even more range. I think we have to do more range. We don't have to do anything. I actually think I'm going to do the strong. What's it over the range? A strong gun on that one. Joint operations is okay. It doesn't feel like it really goes where if it takes up, first off, it takes 6 spaces. And then it doesn't always go exactly where like they're coming from. You know what I mean? Puma position costs, that's good. All buildings gain plus 5 damage during the next wave. All buildings gain 25% damage. This one's nice. Tier 2 blueprints are more likely to appear in a scout hideout. Okay, we got the 4 piece here. I think we do that here and then hope for, hope for a bend here. And then we get another one, a 40 supply production. That's great. I think we're just going to place... Let's just place a scout tower here, I guess. And upgrade it. Extra range and plus 5% damage and 2 range and targets are slowed. And that one there. And we might start building them like right here, I think. Okay, send it. I actually think we probably want the 15% air damage. I'm gonna take it. Because we've got this shield and this shield killer here. I think that's enough. Replaces the weapon with a stronger anti-air weapon. With extra range and damage. Another platform and a mirador. Scout hideout. Warwolf we did want. Let's take that one. Okay. Yeah, we'll start building over here, I guess. We're gonna put the Warwolf like there. There. I really wanted that platform, if I'm being honest with you. I guess this isn't terrible. We'll do it there. 30% rate of fire and reload speed. If at height 0, it is at height 0, so it would get doubled. So it's going to get 60% rate of fire and reload speed. Or we can give it more range. Let's give it more range. And 50% explosion radius and extra 3 targets it can hit at once. Or 100% damage and rate of fire. Let's do that one. And then 100% damage and plus 1 range. Double, so it'll get plus 2 range and 200% damage once we upgrade that. How much is that one again? 600? Okay. We are getting extra 40 production too. I forgot about that. I gotta remember that. When the energy field is overloaded, we don't have any adjacent buildings, so let's just do the extra health. 10% troops HP, which we don't have any troops. Perfect coils, it gives it another 100 HP. Okay, supply and Puma costs. That's fine. Let's take that. We have been wanting to upgrade that anyway, so let's do that. I can't cancel that. That was an L. Oh no, it was a T. It was a T. Okay. I was gonna say it could have gone there, but it can't. It's still. I would not have placed it like that. I would have done it like here, and then the 2 exits going that way. That way, I could potentially wrap it here or there. Okay. Charge tower there, and send it. I just want to eliminate this really bad right here, so that the flying monsters aren't spawning right here and flying right straight over. The closest they'll be able to spawn is here, technically. I'll put a big extra Reaper cannon there, and then make that one maybe priority air units, and then this one's gonna get the rate of fire as well, and then target priority air units. Bastion, Puma, Salamander position, and a zone command. We'll take that because we don't have either one of those. Put that there. We need a. This would have been a fantastic position for the Salamander. Tower. So this does not get a range bonus. Interesting. I did not know that either. Like placing this. Do I get rid of that and then place this here? That's another option. I think this is just probably the best it's gonna get. Do it there. And then let's build this like back here, I guess. Oh wait, this can shoot, I forgot. I always forget that this one has like that capability. That's not terrible right there, right? Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay, and then this can give us +1 range of 50% damage, or +80. Yeah, we'll probably go with the production because we still have. Oh, that costs 900. We're not going to get 900 out of that with the waves that we have left. So we'll do the range and damage. +1 weapon, 160 production supply. Very tempting to wait on that. We would not get there for 1, 4, 8, 9 waves, so that we won't be able to do that. So just add another weapon, and then we could go ahead and get that. That would take the rest of our yeah, let's just do that. That'll help us out, I think, a lot. So we'll just do that. Finally breaking through over here, so it's time to probably make some upgrades. 100% damage, 50% rate of fire, and 15% reload speed. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so these are all at height 1, so they're gonna get the same. Okay, this is where we're gonna take in this. This is an L. Do we re-roll this and try to get or this is a straight? Do we re-roll it and try to get an L? I think we'll try. Dang it! Did not get it. Didn't go out there. What's this one do? 50% HP or HQ HP upgrade. That's nice. Okay. This will go here. Tower. Tower. There we go. I'll put it in work now. And then 10 damage per height. Gain 3 weapons. Additional weapons. And look at that. Those weapons would be able to shoot that far. Or +1 weapon, pulse cannon, strong shield break. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll save for that. Send the wave. Oh wow, we're actually going to be able to do that really quick. There we go. And then last one is 12 weapons for a shooting floor. Protect your M2, or we can get ammo storage plus 50% damage and reload speed. I think we do the 12 weapons. Okay, we used all of our tech, so we just need to upgrade these. Simple stock, when you only have 1 werewolf plus 10%, yeah, we'll do that one. And then give this extra range and the gun, the bigger gun. Okay, place that down and send it. We do have 1200 to spend here. That's maxed. Oh yeah, let's turn the arrows on real quick. Let's see what we need to upgrade. Salamander position, 25% damage. I guess we'll do that one, and then... Dang, Salamander position is not as good as I remember. That's maxed. This one needs leveled up. Let's do that one. That one. Plasma fence costs, HQ, HP, light mortar, scout hideout. I'm gonna grab this one just to see maybe we can find a good place for the desk. Oh, there's the L that we needed. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So if it doesn't show anything, then it's maxed. Yep, that one is the one we want. Double. And then this one's gonna go back here. Okay, so see if we can find a good spot for this. That does nothing. That does nothing. Two of the spots I was most hopeful for. That does basically nothing. Yeah, these mortar positions are like, I wish like you could, it would, I don't know, like if you could like half turn them, that might be better. Like where would I even want to put this that it could hit? Like maybe there it would have the most opportunity to hit something. It's just not that good. I wonder if you're gonna increase like the range on it. Let's just try. It's only 270. Plus 1 weapon, anti-swarm weapon, plus 200% damage, plus 2 range if adjacent to a light mortar. I mean, we could make that happen. What's the next two? Plus 1 weapon, damage and reload speed. I want the range, so we'll just probably wait and then put a light mortar down next to it somewhere. Okay, it's not that one that's not upgraded. It's this. Nope, it is. It's this one that's not upgraded. This Mirador. It's the one we have. Increased range. 50% damage and rate of fire, plus 1 range. Or 1 extra weapon. Do the range here. Plus 1 range and 200% damage. Sure. I normally don't do that one, but... If adjacent to HQ gains 30% HP, 15 damage, and 5 repair per wave. Okay, do that one. Alright, we have spent everything we can, so... And then we do need to be saving for probably the 12 weapons, I think, here. 12 and 2s. That one's maxed. Taking some major damage. This one's at height 2. Oh no, it's height 1. Never mind. Another Bastion, Durandal. Hard supply. Probably that one. I think we just gotta go with the cannon on this one. And then send that there. Gotta send it. Could gain another tag. If I find something that we need to do that with, I'll do it. Alright, doing okay, doing okay. Plasma defense efficiency, neither we only have one of each of those. HQ gains 100 each time. Okay, there we go. Taking that so we can place down. Oh, we gotta do a thing. That can't go there. What did this do? That was HQ HP. That's not terrible. We're just gonna put it there. Get that HP up even more. And then nothing, basically nothing. I mean, that's okay. That's better. Okay. So now, when we upgrade this one, it does have one. So now it gets 200 damage and plus 2 range. So now let's look at it. Now it's hitting all this, all of that, and all of that. So much better. Probably just do reload speed. I mean, it doesn't add a ton of... The frag launcher kind of just add a little bit there. I would have positioned it differently if I would have known that. So, I don't know. We'll probably just do the 50% damage and reload speed. Once we have enough. How much is it? 390? Give the adjacent building extra damage. And there we go. Okay. 250 supply production. All buildings get reduced damage though. Another werewolf in a sturdy bunker, a barricade. Let's do this one. Okay. So now I didn't even look at this when it showed, and we get to see final wave. So now the Mega Mucos starts appearing. The Metacris Brood, Lethal Swarm, packs of Metacris, and it's the air unit. So it's this Metacris, except for it's packs of them now. And then on the final wave, we're going to tier 1 foes gain extra HP. So, okay. Here, I think that's better. Yeah, that's better there. That one. That one. My question, we'll probably put that there. And then HQ HP. Yeah, HQ HP, and then that one has HP. Okay. Alright. Send it. Alright, so we do have the packs. I mean, look at this. Crazy. Taking a bunch of damage there from the packs of the Metacris. Yeah, so these videos, as the difficulties get harder, the videos are going to get longer. Sturdy bunker cost, which we've already pretty much maxed everything. I would like more Puma positions, though. I think that's the best thing here, so I think that's what we're going to do. Ooh, an L shape there. That's perfect. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Drop another Puma here. And then target becomes anti-air, extra range, and then we'll probably do the anti-air weapon once we have enough. Put that there, and then we'll do a couple down there. Dang, I gotta remember to save up for this. Let's do the 12 weapons. That'll help a lot with the Mega Chris Swarms. Oh, this one's only at 2. That one. You're still maxing. Yeah, we'll do the oils, I guess. Okay. Ammo depot. Another barricade. Put that down there. Put that there. I'm gonna try to get some more of those before the end. Place that. Oh, this is the end. So that was actually a mistake. I should have done that one. And we're not gonna have enough to place this, so I am gonna place it right here as soon as I get enough, though. Oh, I should have done that one. That was a mistake too. Yikes. Okay, we might be okay. Oh snap, we gotta get these killed. Oh snap, these bunkers just won the round for us. Oh my gosh, we finally, well, I say finally, that was the first, or that was the second time we attempted that, so, or technically third, because the last video we did 2 attempts. Alright, acquire sturdy bunker expertise in the game, so now we have advanced sturdy bunkers that we can get. That's pretty cool. Omega emitter by spending 30 tech. It has detection. It shoots in a continuous straight line, and it can be upgraded to dual Omega emitter. Captain Sokoldes by spending 10 tech in a single game from the Pargon Assault Group. His traits are starts with 5 extra tech and 1 ammo depot. That's kind of cool. And then new difficulty level, difficulty 4. And then War Endless Mode. It looks like that's neat. Strict obedience, gain 1 doctrine among 3 2 times. Okay, so you get 2 doctrines from taking, if you take that. We got Konigmeister Yevdoki from the Lions of Rovelsky. It says all buildings gain 10% damage per battlefront. All buildings plus 15% damage against shields. Okay. Win 3 expeditions. Military Academy. Tier 2 doctrines are 6% more likely to appear. Very, very cool. Guys, if you made it all the way through this long video, thank you so much for spending some of your precious free time here with me today. I am so grateful. Let me know down below what you thought. Let me know if there's a specific commander you would like me to try. We will be playing on difficulty 4 probably from here on out. So I would expect about an hour-long videos in the future. We did activate all of our neutral buildings, which was pretty cool. Our top buildings were the Sturdy Bunker, no surprise there, Puma Position, and the Durandal. So, very cool. Actually, that Salamander position did work, because we didn't, I mean, I felt like it wasn't even on the battlefield that long, and it was in 4th position. That's pretty good. Almost 3rd. So, yeah, those things are good, man. Says convert range bonus into damage. That's why. Okay, so it actually would have been better to put it on a higher platform because it would have had more damage. And real quick to mention, 1,300 health on our HQ by the end of that there. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out again. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know if I can pray for you anyway down below in the comments. If it's something sensitive, shoot me an email. And then show the like button some love. Give the sub button a big ol' hug. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.